The heart of the valley, Panorama City, with over 20,000 businesses, is the place to live, shop, and work. Panorama City Chamber of Commerce, promoting and protecting the interests of businesses in our community. Join us for more information. Visit panoramachamber.com.
Expanding 2 decades of business, entertainment, and government. It's Business This Week with Saul Mejia. Now from the studios at Zolan Radio, KROJ 101.5. Here's your host, Saul Mejia.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We are back for episode number 12, is it? 11. Okay, number 11 says our production team, so it's number 11. So we're back for episode number 11, and today I want to talk to you about Chambers of Commerce. And they're going to hate us, but some are going to love us. My experiences with the Chambers of Commerce, before I was the president for the Chamber of Commerce, I was the Commerce Chair with the neighborhood council, with the local neighborhood council with the city of Los Angeles. And I saw a huge need for a chamber. Our community didn't have a chamber. And I began to find out what a chamber was. What is it that a chamber is supposed to do? What is it that a chamber is? And that's the first thing that I discovered, that not all the chambers are the same, and not all chambers have to be the same. They can actually get to pick and choose what is it that they want to be and what is it that they would like to accomplish. Some of the chambers, they actually just offer playing a bingo night, something as simple as that. Some of the chambers, they have breakfast every morning with the seniors or with their local community, and that's their signature event. But some of the chambers, they do really humongous things, really large things. All you gotta do is actually Google. You can Google the best chambers of commerce in the United States and you will find out. So anyhow, my business, we own a business with my best friend. It's called Global Tech. And with Global Tech, we wanted to join a chamber. And as we began to do our homework and research, which chamber we wanted to belong to, unfortunately, we couldn't find one locally that we were impressed with, that we were actually attracted to. Some of the chambers, they have their webpage as old as 1998, 1997. You open it, and it's just a square box, no pictures, no anything exciting to actually look at. And we thought it was a little bit awkward that they still haven't got up to date. Or companies, web design, graphic design, and digital marketing. So it would be probably a bad idea to actually promote ourselves or to market ourselves in a webpage of a chamber that is old, and our technology is new, and our services and products are with the new technology. So we had to continue to research, and we ended up doing exactly that, which is just Google the best chambers of commerce in the United States. And we began to realize what a wonderful thing a chamber is and what it can do. So some of the chambers, as an example, they offer, if you are having, let's say, a sale this weekend, but you didn't have time to print your flyers, somebody from the chamber can actually design the flyer, print it for you, and bring it to your shop. So for some people, that's a big deal. Something that's small for some people, let's say you're stuck in your store and you can't get out, and because you're busy, you got too many clients or something like that going on, but you haven't had lunch. Want somebody from the chamber, you can actually call the chamber and they'll bring lunch to you. So something as small as that, all the way to something as big as, let's say, this month you couldn't pay the rent. So because you couldn't pay the rent, you're ready to shut down your business, but just before you do that, you call your chamber and they can actually help you first pay the rent, and second, they send you a marketing expert so that he can help you promote your business and make sure that your sales go back up. And at the same time, they also send you their accountant so that that accountant can help you manage your money better. So for some people, it's a life-saving, and it could mean the future of your business. Those are really expensive memberships. They have all the way to $25,000 memberships. But if you think about it, actually, it's pretty awesome to have a backup plan, to be able to say, you know what, you don't know what's going to happen. You know what tomorrow is going to bring, and something might go wrong. And then you have the sources, that you actually have a place where you can actually find the solutions, to your business. So they could be pretty extreme, from something really small to something big. Some other chambers are known because they have a signature event. As an example, Pacoima has the Pacoima Christmas Parade, which is coming up pretty soon. This is their 49th annual parade that they do. Almost 50 years they've been doing that, and that's what they're known for. Some of the other chambers, as an example, Hollywood is known for the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the stars that they do. That's what they're known for, and that's what they focus on. So anyhow, as a business owner, what I wanted is actually more clients. What I wanted is actually to have more business. I think we all can agree on that. At the end of the day, what we need is more business, is more clients, and more people to go through our door. So when I started our chamber, that's exactly what I wanted to do, to try to find solutions for the business owner, more than entertainment, more than fun, more than events. In fact, it was to actually try to find solutions for the business owner. So when they come to our chamber, we would guide them and explain to them, first of all, before they even open a business, if you're brand new and you're about to open a business, it's a good idea to talk to somebody at the chamber. So in this case, when people come in and say, hey, listen, I want to start a new business, the first thing that I would do is make them a member. And after they become member, we will introduce them to some of the experts, to some of the people who actually have done this in the past. As an example, again, the accountant. Why the accountant? Because the accountant is the guy who can file your permits, who can get the licensing. He's also the guy who can do apply for loans, apply for, money that the government can provide for you or for your business, whether it's the city, whether it's the state, or whether it's federal government. There's programs that they can actually help you start your business. So a lot of times people don't know how to do that, or simply don't have the patience to actually do something like that. And that's something that the accountant can do for you. They can get you funding. So it's important to invest in the accountant. Second is on your marketing guy. You got to spend some money on your marketing guy, because his job is to actually make sure that the day that you open your business or the day that you start your business, somebody's going to walk right through the door and you actually going to have a clientele coming into your store. I think it's two of the smartest things that you can actually invest your money. And obviously, that's what people do. People come to the chamber, either they become members or they pay me by the hour to advise them and to tell them what I'm telling you right now. You guys get this for free today. You guys get to watch this video, and you don't actually got to pay to hear me out and to actually listen to what I'm saying. And this is practically my gift to you, but let's put it that way. And I'll say a gift from the chamber to you. And it's to let you know that's why it's so important to belong to a chamber. You get to know some of the people that can really make sure that your business, the day that your business open, is actually the way it's supposed to be. You got all the licenses, you got all the permits, you're gonna get clients, and you're gonna get recognized. Something else that we do when you start your business, we do the grand opening. So when you do your grand opening, we bring a couple of certificates from the city, from the state, from the Senate, from the Congress. Sometimes they will show up and we'll present you with certificates, welcome you into the neighborhood, and thanking you for providing jobs for the people, providing sources to our community, to beautify our community, to make our it's always more beautiful to see a business than to see an empty building. So we appreciate it when somebody opens their business, when they start their business. And you can start pretty small, but part of what the services that the chamber offers is to do your grand opening. Now, some other chambers, they actually charge you completely separate. Everything that they do is completely separate, and they charge you for absolutely everything. Our own specific chamber, when you become a member, that's already included. We include already, your grand opening. We already include one session with our marketing guy, one session with our accountant, and if you need it, even with the lawyer, so that they can actually get the knowledge and the experience about what they're going to need when they open their business. Once your business is open, we will also be able to promote your business and be able to actually make sure the clients come in. Through the year, we also offer trainings on multiple subjects that can benefit your business, whether it's marketing, whether it's accounting, whether it's even the language. Sometimes we would have English classes for those business owners who are getting started, but they don't know the language. We'll teach you the basics so that you can at least close a sale, so that you can at least are able to actually do your elevator speech. We have done classes even at that, just do elevator speech. What is it that you can do within 30 seconds to convince somebody to consume your products or your services? So once your business is established, you'll also be able to attend some of our committee meetings, and you'll be able to attend some of our general meetings and also some of the mixers. Why is that important? Why would I want to go sit for an hour in a meeting? Well, you get to meet other people who also have interest similar to you, who also are business owners, who also are going through the same situations that you are. So as an example, when I started my business, I couldn't afford to hire a lawyer. So I went to the lawyer and I told him, listen, I'll do your webpage, I'll do your marketing, but you can actually give me a couple of your time. You can give me some hours of your time, as a lawyer, as a payment. Instead of me paying you, and instead of you charging me, all I'm gonna do is give you my services, you give me yours, which is the old-fashioned way, like they used to do back in the 1600s when I was young. You give me a bag of rice, I give you a bag of beans, that type of deal. So we practice a lot of that, where we find someone that can actually benefit the chamber, and vice versa. We are willing to trade as well. So we have lawyers, accountants, we have a lot of professionals that have gone through that, and they're willing to support and to help out the chamber, because we also bring something to the table. So when you become a member, you begin to attend some of the mixers or some of the meetings. You might meet some of the people who can actually strongly benefit your business, and you could probably also be a benefit to them. And that's how we all grow together. That's how we all become something stronger, much larger. It's stuff that I definitely couldn't not afford in the past. It was provided by the same members. It was provided by the same people. In fact, our office, 90% of what's in our office was donated by the same members, by the same people who actually join our chamber. I believe that's my perspective, that's my vision. And what we do with that money, obviously, besides paying the rent, paying the bills, and the necessities, we would like to someday have enough funding where we can actually help the smaller business. You charge the corporations, you charge the medium business, but be able to help the smaller business without giving them such a hard time, and perhaps even for free. But first, we need to create a fund enough, large enough so that we can do that. So that's my goal, that's my vision for the future, to be able to provide services and products for the small business at no charge, and being able to provide that through the funding that we get from the government and from the private businesses. There are corporations that actually support our chamber. A lot of the stuff that we have in the chamber already are supported by those same business. As an example, in our office, we have 7-Eleven coffee. It's paid by a franchise owner, a local franchise owner in Panorama City, for the coffee, sugar, cream, and anything that we need in the office. So all of us coming together and all of us helping each other makes each of our business grow even stronger and much bigger, and we can reach goals and stuff that we never thought would be possible. We can actually make our companies look much more bigger. That has been my vision, and that's what I believe a chamber of commerce should be. Now, again, don't get me wrong, not all chambers are the same. Some are pretty small and some are pretty big. We have learned from other chambers. As an example, if you have a chance, take a look at the Hispanic Chamber of E-commerce. They are an online chamber, but they're humongous. They got Microsoft, they got Sony, they got Nokia, they got a bunch of major companies online. They actually bring prestige to your business, and they offer trainings, they offer a lot of services online to promote and to help your business grow. So we definitely joined the Hispanic Chamber of E-commerce when we had the opportunity. And right afterwards, actually, we began to plan on opening a new chamber, which is the Panorama City Chamber of Commerce. And it was based upon those ideas. It was because we couldn't find the solutions, so we thought there should be a place where people can find solutions, because we couldn't find a chamber that we were proud of. So we believe people should be able to have something like that where they walk in and they feel comfortable and they feel proud to actually belong to an association. So that's what our chamber is. And on the top of that, we also have an open door policy where we actually welcome ideas, opinions that the same members might have. If some of the members feel that there's something that we can do as a chamber to promote or to better their business, we definitely consider that, and we listen to our members so that we can continue to grow. That's how, as an example, this show was born. It was born based upon that some people pay a lot of money just to advertise their business online. And in this case, we decided to create the show so the same members within the chamber can actually have a spotlight, can actually have a space where they can talk about their business, where they can talk about their services that they offer, and they're able to actually promote their business online through our chamber. And that's what this show is all about. So for people who are part of our chamber to actually have an opportunity to promote their business. So I highly recommend that you Google the best chambers in the United States, and based upon that, you make the decision of which chamber you belong to. Not just because you live in Arleta, or just because you live in Encino, or just because you live in a different community, you have to join that specific chamber. You can belong to any chamber that you want in any part of the world. It doesn't have to be even in the same country, which is quite interesting. So you get to choose which is the best chamber that fulfill the needs of your business, that adapts to your business, and is actually, also according to your budget. So some of the companies, they just want to belong to a chamber so they can provide prestige and at the same time be able to actually look like heroes, to say, we support the local business, and that's their way of doing so, which is by providing funding for the services that we got. And some of the other people, they do it because they want recognition, they want awards, they want to be able to win a small business of the year or something like that. Others because they need the training, because they need the experience, they need the knowledge to learn from the pros, from the people who already have done it. And others simply because they want to grow their business, they want to bring more clients to their door, so they use the chamber as an excuse, and that's a reason why to actually engage with other business owners that feel the same way and get their ideas, their opinions on how they work with that. There's so much that a chamber can do. In fact, it's practically limitless. You can expand as much as you want, or you can be as small as you want. It's all about the people within and all the people that actually make things happen. It's not just me, it's not just one person, it's never a one-person show. It's a team. It's a group of people coming together and trying to make things better, not only for themselves, but also for the general community. In this case, we represent the business community, and everything that happens, it happens because we want to support the small business community. And soon we're going to have the Shop Small Business Saturday, and I look forward to actually do a show just specifically that. So I'm not gonna get too much in detail about that, because I do intend to actually do a future show just specifically on that subject, and I think everybody will be very interested. So do yourself a favor, do your homework, Google, find out, read about what the chamber can offer for you, which specific chamber can offer what to your business, and based upon that, you choose the chamber that offers the best alternates to your business, the chamber that offers the best services that can adapt to your business. With that said and done, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.